Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stock and Supply. I got an email from Jerry, and he has a Flatmaster right now with these black fences, these black steel fences, and he noticed that we're now selling these different aluminum extruded fences, and he wants to know what the differences are and whether it would be worth him upgrading to the new fences. So just to give you the reason we switched fences is really simple. These black steel fences, they are bent with a big break. The problem is, when they are bent, we could never guarantee that they were perfectly 90 degrees, and that's a big deal if I'm trying to sand an edge to make things square. So if you look at this, I don't know if the camera can get close here, you see at the bottom there's about an 1/8 inch gap. So they're fairly out here, which is pretty standard for these. Now, the majority of the time when you do use the fences, you're using them so you have the hold downs. So it doesn't really make a difference that they're a little bit out. With our new extruded aluminum fences, the nice thing is, they are perfectly square every time. So we don't got to be concerned about that. They're nice and square, as you can see. Now, the cool thing about the aluminum fences, they are a little bit more flexible with what they can do than these old steel fences. Now I'm going to show you that here. Just give me a second to set this up. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm just removing these end caps that go on the sides of the fences. When I remove these, because of the way this aluminum extrusion is designed, it gives me another thing that I can do with these fences, for lack of a better term. This fence is 2 inches wide, 4 inches tall. Right now, it is great for the feather wheels to hold stuff down. They slide in the slots. You can put the feather wheels wherever you want, which is really nice. Where on the older style, you're kind of limited. You just have some you have some holes in the side of the fence. So there's certain spots you can put the feather wheels, but on this fence, you can put them anywhere. The other nice thing is 4 inches tall. This one was 6 inches tall. So they're a little bit shorter. So edge sanding, I can put this fence up there. So if you get a pair of fences, you can join the fences together and you can do stuff like this. So if I put this end cap and I overlap the two fences here, just right like that. Just we'll line this one up on the bottom. Let me just loosen this a little bit here. This will basically double the height of my fence. So that means rather than a fence being 4 inches tall, I'm going to have an 8 inch on the side of my fence. We'll tighten those up, and there we go. We do the same thing on the back with this back end cap here. I'll just put a couple screws in just to show you what I'm talking about here. Right there. Perfect. And right here. Okay. So if we take these feather wheels off, and if I wanted to do some edge sanding, this is a really nice surface that I can press up against here, just like that. Now there is one other really neat thing you can do with this fence. That's what I want to show you next. Alright, so this is one of the coolest ways to set up the new fence. What I've done here is with those plastic end caps, I've actually joined the two fence pieces together lengthwise. And I have 4 different feather wheels on there. And I've made these two little MDF brackets. They slide in the tracks on the bottom. And what that actually allows me to do is it turns this fence into an infeed outfeed table, which is kind of awesome because I got these supports underneath here like this. So if I'm ever doing something that is very long, these work really well because it supports the piece. Well, I'll tighten it up here, but it supports the piece all the way across, rather than just the table on the inside. So you can push that through like that. Or if I'm doing something really long, as well as really wide, I can have two of these setups, one on each side, and then I have a nice big table. So rather than that table being 18 inches wide, that makes it into a 36-inch wide table effectively, which is kind of cool. So as far as whether it's worth the upgrade or not, the main difference, the main advantage, of course, is the squareness of the aluminum compared to the steel. But then the aluminum is a lot more versatile, more flexible. It allows you to do a lot of other really neat things. So really, it's up to you guys. So yeah, if anybody else has any other questions, email me at info@stockhamsupply.com or just comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.